Would you believe that he came to tell me what was happening? And he was poisoned too by Judas. But well, this is what I had to pray first. Let me.
It up as a recorded.
Yes, it's recorded. So to teach all of us, all Hindus, all great people of this planet, all souls, not the contaminated message, but the pure message of Krishna. And that was broken right after his passing away in November 1977. They took advantage. Even that bad happened that in West Virginia temple they put the statue of Jesus Christ. How much bad it happened in 1986 in Janmashtami day. They distributed the books which contained Allah's 99 beautiful names in the books of Krishna conscious books. This is how they were poisoning the Hindu children mind. And now we stood up. We stood up and fought. So first we are doing is the worship of my Guru, because I always bow down to the Master. And if you don't bow down, you will never bow down to Krishna, because he sees what you are doing. First, the respect to the mother and father, and respect to your Guru. That's the number one thing. If we don't do those respect to our Guru and Master and mother and father, there is no place for you to go back to home. Eventually we all have to go back to home after giving up this human body. Because we are the conscious soul. And since we are the conscious soul, it is we. That soul is what we are, not this body. Body is a short-term living while passing through this planet Earth. But the aim of the soul is to go back to a spiritual planetary system, to go back to home, real home. This is temporary phase, temporary destination. But we say destination, destination. We create our own destiny. There's nobody else is creating for you. Nobody is saying, ये जो डेस्टिनी है ना, ये हम ही बनाते हैं, कोई बनाता नहीं है. इसको बनाने वाले हम ही हैं. और ये बनी हुई जो आई है, उसको हम बिगाड़ भी सकते हैं और ठीक भी कर सकते हैं. ये हमारे हाथ में. अब आर्य समाज के जो लोग हैं, उनमें दो कमियां हो गई. क्या कमी? दयानंद जी ने तो बहुत अच्छी बात करी. कोई रीजन्स था, उन्होंने मतलब अंग्रेजों को मात देने के लिए एक ही उन्होंने बात कर दी, सिंपल सी बात. लेकिन बेवकूफ उनके डिसाइपल लोगों ने उस बात को ऐसा पकड़ लिया है कि मूर्ति पूजा भंग करो, मूर्ति पूजा भंग करो, ये गलत है, ये गलत है. लेकिन उनसे ये पूछा जाता है कि दयानंद जी का मिशन क्या था. मुसलमानों ने 300 साल पहले हिंदुओं के अगेंस्ट में नारा लगा दिए, आइडल वर्शिपर, आइडल वर्शिपर को मारो, इसको मारो, मूर्ति पूजा को मारो, पिक्चर जो लगाते भगवान जी को उसको भी मारो, इसको खत्म को बंद, मंदिरों को जला दो. In other words, the Muslims were, I'm trying to translate for you also, Arya. Arya is the word for us, the name, greatest name, the noble people. Well, I have to look at you and say you are the greatest Arya. What the Muslims were saying? Okay?
Say it in English.
In English?
Yeah.
The Muslims were saying Hindus are idolaters. Well, why are they idolaters? They don't know. Because we were wearing nice, beautiful clothes, well dressed up with lot of sone ki ladi, lot of beautiful necklaces with diamonds wearing, great men with white clothes walking on the street, very honest, very truthfulness, very sober, very civilized. But the sadak ke gundas, the street gundas है, अबे पागल है, अब बेवकूफ है, चीटे उड़ा रहे हैं, अन्य से यही मुसलमानों ने कहा. They had no ideology, understanding of science, of self-realization. They did not have any methodology. They did not have Bhagavad Gita. They had nothing but Quran, infidel ko maro, isko maro, isko maro. So, just to insult Hindu science. अरे पागल है, idolater है, Hindu stupid है, Hindu this है, Hindu is that. That's all they have been doing. And so were the Christians. When the British came, they want to turn Hindustan into Christianity. That was their aim. Destruction and destruction. They were themselves digging the grave for their own families. And that's what you are seeing. Britain is getting destroyed by Muslims. They destroyed our country. Afghanistan, they took it and make it Islam. Pakistan, they gave it, make it Islam. Well, the same Pakistanis are coming back, or England and America. And they are getting tired. They are the own creator of the Badmashi. And we have to understand this point. We have to realize and make them realize. That's what we are trying to do. We have to make them with amicably, with respect, with understanding on the basis of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita message was spoken over 45 million years ago to Manu Maharaj, the first man, father of the mankind. And who he spoke? He spoke this message to his son. His name was Ishwaku Maharaj. Ishwaku Maharaj is the same dynasty where Lord Ram appeared, Kshatriya once. And Ishwaku Maharaj had these same qualities of Kshatriyas. Kshatriya quality, warrior qualities. Dhanam has been spoken only to the Kshatriyas, Arjun. And this same Bhagavad Gita is spoken, Lord Krishna himself said, I'm not talking about Mahabharata Krishna, I'm talking about that Krishna, his name is Om, who is the omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. He is present everywhere, ever since time immemorial, when this destruction of this planetary system takes place. आप समझ आ रहे हैं ना? अच्छा, when the destruction of planetary system takes place, still Om is present there. And the very first sound of word Om, Hari Om, Lord Krishna speaks, and through the glance of his eyes, the entire material manifestation takes place.
So let's all say Hari Om, and let's see who can sing the longest. Hold the breath and you have to say Om for as long as we want to. Hari Om.
So that is the power of that sound vibration. And always remember, there is one God. He has many attributes like Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Shiv Bhagwan, Brahmaji. These are all attributes, demigods. Just like we have the President of the United States of America, but we have secretaries of state, Secretary of Finance, Secretary of Defense. These are all various departments of air, water, fire, ether, fire god, this god, that, and start teaching of Hindus. They are coming closer and closer. We have to stop. It is time to wake up and wake them up. And there are various ways to stop them. I will stop it. But we need devotees. Unfortunately, those sectarian formation Hindu people in the temples are not teaching any Kshatriya science. They are not teaching the Kshatriya Dharma protection. They are not making anybody Arjun. They are more interested to go against the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and teach them some small stories. Yes, we have to teach them stories too, but we have to also move forward. So let's talk about some of the things which I'm going to discuss after we do the prayer. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Bolo. आज जरा मतलब एक गला जो है बहुत पकड़ा हुआ है, इसलिए मैं मतलब अब भजन जरा कम करूँगा और कुछ और बातें करनी है इम्पोर्टेंट। किसी को कुछ पूछना मेरे से, वो पूछ सकता है। जिस टॉपिक में तुम बोलो मैं बोलता हूँ, उसके ऊपर मतलब कोई भी टॉपिक बोलो, गिव मी अ टॉपिक and I'll speak.
Yeah, the topic of the day is that how to encourage the younger children and teach them how our body functions and how we can utilize in a dharmic way.
Okay. Number one, those who don't take care of their body, then naturally they have sickness.
Arya, listen.
They have
Ryan, listen.
health problems.
Put down the.
Now we have to cut off
Yes.
the computers.
Put down those computers,
Arya.
otherwise they will be taken away for a
Yes.
day.
I can listen to him and play.
No,
this
it will be taken away for a
concentration.
day if
Now
you do
have
not
to-
put this down.
Concentrate on the
Arya,
Final warning.
this not.
Good at
The
multitasking.
more
Okay,
thing
listen.
is important. Your mother asked a question. You know what she asked? What is what we should take care of our
How do we take care of our body? That so
Our
we can
body.
our
Okay. Human body function is the same for all human beings. Whether you
Arya,
think-
what his Acharya ji is going to tell when what we eat, how it affects our body.
Yes.
Like if we eat the vegetables, how it affects us, and if we eat meat or anything wrong, is going to how it's going to destroy us. So we don't talk dharma.
It's a
and we-
long discussion which
Yes.
I'm going to explain today. Is a long, lengthy discussion because Arya, you have come in the temple to listen, not in your house. Right now, I'm going to give you some big signs so you understand what is this body, what is this mind, and what is this soul. And those who have a control on their body, mind and soul, they become the number one assets for self. Self. Because you are the individual soul which is sitting in the heart. And within the 5 years, air of exhale, air of inhale, air of equilibrium, there, and your soul is sitting side by side. The person is called like an automobile. Imagine an automobile. And this is a material body. Is that right? Automobile is made of metal. And in that body is who is sitting? A driver. What that driver is doing?
Driving.
Drive the metal body on 4 wheels. Is that right? Same way on 2 legs and 2 hands. Animals are walking on 4, but their front legs are nothing but their hands. And we have 2 hands and 2 legs, and we have 2 eyes, we have 2 ears, 2 nostrils, we have everything. And in this body, who is sitting in that chariot?
Our heart.
The driver of the car. If he was not there, can you drive the car?
Maybe if you're on like auto drivers.
That car is dead. So a person is sitting in the car is that driver, is that you. That is called soul. That person sitting inside you is soul, which moves your body. Function is called consciousness. It's spread all over your body, that consciousness. As long as the soul is present,
Monkey.
what happens? You can move, you can see, you can hear, you can talk. But once that person is gone, the car is dead. The automobile is dead. You cannot, it's sitting over there. You can junk it out. Same way happens to this human body. The human body, what it happens, upon giving up the soul, the human body is decomposed. It becomes ashes to ashes. In Hindu science, we call human body is made of 5 elements: water, fire, air, ether, unknown substance, earth, 5 elements. And those 5 elements makes the entire cosmos, material planetary system. This earth is also made of 5 elements. Water, fire, air, ether, and earth. You understand English very well? Huh? That's very good, very good. And you are understanding Mataji sab. So, this is the matter is not changed, it's not created, it's eternal. Matter is not. Now, Big Bang Theory, they talk about Big Bang Theory that somebody automatically just bombarded and suddenly everything appears. It does not happen like this. Because matter is not decomposed. It is everlasting, it's eternal, permanent, fixed. How they can create something from nothing? That's scientifically wrong. Our Vedic science tells that matter is always there. You can change hands. In other words, this human body, when it is put into ashes to ashes, the water goes into water, air goes into air, merge. That's why we put chandan lakdi at the time of death. And then we burn the body so that it creates a better environment. Well, this is the human body. Function is very many. Now, the question is that, what is human body? Does it require regular gas, like an automobile, or do you need a premium gas?
Diesel.
You need a premium gas. Not diesel. Diesel is dirty. You need the quality of food which should be compatible to your human body. Now, what is compatible to human body?
Works well.
I explained to you before also, the body has many, it's called anatomy. So the anatomy of the body is what the medical doctor talk about, organs and things like that. But they don't talk even higher science. They only say, okay, we'll try to cure the condition, but they don't know why these problems are coming to human body. Because we humans are doing very many destructive things. We are eating wrong food, just like we are putting wrong fuel in an automobile. If the automobile has an instruction, the manual, what is a manual? Not a counterfeit manual, but the real manual, perfect manual. Vedas are the perfect manual. And they are counterfeit manual like Quran and the Bible. They have no perfection. They are contaminated with so many junkies items that nobody should ever read those books. Because if you take a very delicious food made of 15-course meal and you put few drops of poison, you think that you can eat that food, it will be it's still poison. It will kill you. That is the position of Bible and Quran. It is so much contaminated that 60 to 70% of the ideas are so imperfect, so illogical, so nonsense, and so against human logic that one should never come to Vedas, which are absolutely perfect. Not a single imperfections found in the Vedic Shastras. Not a single imperfection.
Acharya-ji, we also want to teach these children why Hindu Dharma is better than the Islam
exactly,
and the Christianity.
The reason why, because we have to listen to what is the perfection. Now, for example, you are flying in an airplane. If it was not built perfect airplane, would you think that jumbo airplane could fly 40,000 feet up in the air? No, because a human mind is perfect. So those people teach wrong ideas and they say, no, God is perfect, but we cannot be perfect. This is what the Christianity teach and Islam teach. They can do anything nonsense and cause harm to themselves and harm to other people. But we are saying that God is perfect and we must seek for perfections. That's Vedas teach. The difference you see that by the Bible thumpers, they will say, oh yeah, God is perfect, but you are not perfect. We are not perfect. Then how did this man created jumbo airplane which can fly 40,000 feet up in the air? Where that perfect mind came from? If it was not perfect, do you think that jumbo plane could fly 40,000 feet up in the air? So they are contradicting themselves, confusing. So if you have perfect mind, we can also have perfect spiritual understanding and science for this body, mind and soul to raise our conscious state into much higher state where we can go back to spiritual planetary system. That is what the yoga science is. Yoga, it's called yoga. Meditation, advancement for our body. So you want to destroy your body with the wrong fuel, which the Bible people teach, that eat anything, find whatever Jesus is telling his disciple. Do not worry on your conscience, eat whatever you can find in the meat market. So he was concerned about the conscience, otherwise he could not speak something like this. Well, they all know that it's wrong to kill animals. Animals have soul. They don't say, they don't accept that fact. They say animals are soulless. They don't have soul.
They're living things.
Christianity and Islam teach, that's why they eat animals. They say animals are sent by Jesus for their feast from heaven. We say no. Animals have soul. We are supposed to respect holy cows because cow gives us milk. So they say no, cow is just for our flesh and to eat steak. Now you tell me which one is better? Killing a cow is better or protecting the holy cow is better? Because why? When a child is born, you know that every child drinks milk. Is that right? Where would you get that milk?
A cow.
So if you kill cows, then what happens?
There's no more milk.
That's what they're doing. In Iraq war, back in 90s, they had Allied forces surrounded Saddam Hussein. And their milk supply was cut off. How many children died over there? It says Saddam Hussein is speaking, and it appeared in many newspaper, American newspaper, and these are the words what he spoke. Have you ever heard in the history of mankind that where my children will die of malnutrition because of the absence of milk? Because of the Allied forces have surrounded my country, American and British army has surrounded, and they cut off the. So there were children down over there. There were mothers there, the fathers were there, grown-up children, I mean. He's not talking about that, he's talking about small children who need milk. Because you cannot stick the big bone in the mouth of a child or an apple because you are going to choke him to death. And if you give him orange juice, you cannot build his bones, his eyes, his skin, his flesh. All the nutrients are in the cow's milk. Mother milk is not sufficient, you have to have milk. And where do you get plenty of milk? Not from goats, because they are saying now goats also has better milk than cows, because they want to deny the respect of holy cow, mother nature. Because they are deadly against the three mothers, holy cow, mother nature, mother cows, and mother earth. And that's why they go after to steal, colonize, force, and abandon the riches. And that's what Islam had done. And this is what the Christianity has been doing. That's all they have been doing, snatching away the resources to control. And what the ecological imbalance is taking place. That we are having torrential problems. We call him Gopal. First thing he showed that he was the best cowherd boy. Best cowherd boy. Taking cows in Vrindavan with his cowherd boys. Not these cowboys killing Indians, killing buffaloes, killing murderers. He was the best cowboy ever was born. He's the head of all the cowboys, real cowboys, because he showed you the tender love of cows. We must take care because they are meant for each and every infant, whether he's Muslim, whether he's Christian. Every child in this planet Earth, when he's born, he has no teeth. Does he have teeth? No. Can you ask him to, an infant, a baby who is born, to chew some food? No, he cannot chew food. You have to have teeth. Well, you get the teeth.